life. So don't say anything incriminating.
That's what I said.
It's Matt Barker! Back at it again with the no viewers. Let's go! It's Mario time. It's not Mario time, it's Phoenix Wright time. I thought about doing Mario time. We're gonna keep going with Phoenix Wright time. Oops, static electricity in my ears. Love that. District Court. Alright, so we are in court now for Robot Man. And I'm gonna remember what the heck this guy's deal is. Go back. Court record. Okay, we have that. Pierced to the chest by a spear. Guide map to Global Studios. Studio 1, Gate 2. Dressing room, employee area, main gate. Card key. And this was a photo taken at the entrance. It's just the man in the suit. It doesn't prove that it's actually him. Cool. For the trial of Mr. Willpowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's go. The prosecution will now show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Willpowers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Detective Gumshoe. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it is important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security gate there, station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim jackhammer went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. So she wasn't there when he showed up. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. Do we know that? Samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No, we know. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security guard lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Boo. Will the witness declare her name? Oh boy, oh boy.
Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Jeez Louise. To Ace Attorney, it is like 5 minutes into the stream. It is 6 minutes into the stream. Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dear.
That's her name? Wendy Oldbag? Why?
So just call me Grandma. Even when I was young, I was an old bag. When I really see all the other children make fun of me because of my name. Could you believe it? There was this boy that captain of the chess club at junior high. He called me an old bag while I tried to crap because I had a crush on him. You see? Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. Yep, here we go. Alright, I gotta remember what I'm doing here.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man was right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
Okay, I think I know what I'm objecting to here. You're solid offended then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I got this. Here we go. I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Press. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no, but the main gate was locked, dearie. You'd need an employee card key to get in.
Card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be in there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest of it doing run-throughs in the morning.
I just want to keep interrogating. A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
When he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
I had some errands to run that morning.
Tell me more. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Amazing.
Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. Hold it!
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next. Alright, I'm ready. Here we go. The main gate. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it was just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper-wapper.
Snipper-wapper? Well, the windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the whole afternoon, the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Yes. How did you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. The overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
I think this is what I want to do. 2, you're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should not try to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skeevies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
This one. Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. No, it wasn't me. That's me. Ryan, I just came back from the Mario movie. And it was amazing. It was so fun. I had so much fun, and I loved it. And it was amazing. How are you, Ryan? He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
It's very good. If you like Mario, it's very good. If you don't like Mario, it's a kid's movie, and it's probably fine. But, like, Priscilla's not as crazy about Mario as I am, and she thought it was very fun. It's just a fun movie. It's very fun. I liked it. It was very fun. So, yeah. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all your information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Wimback has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. The man in the photo. Alright, here we go.
I never said anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Let's go. Here we go. Hold it!
Whippersnapper!
I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old lady cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. Amazing. That morning during the action, who was present at the run-through? That's fun. That is fun. I like that. Is there much to do in Power Wash Sim? It looks like a very satisfying game, but it doesn't seem like there's much to do.
Well, let's see, that was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
She didn't see the run-through then.
Saw Powers trip and fall.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
I don't like that. let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Broke one of the props. Which prop? Is it the...
Sure did, his own samurai spear.
Samurai spear, the murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Strike me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Yes. Yes.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me. Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. You sure you're sure, Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else could not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Okay.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about being his secret pal, he told me everything.
There you go, okay. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. No one suspicious looking passed by at all.
What about before you got to the guard station?
Even for one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
They had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Edgy boy.
Old windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. No, she's great.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True.
Did I already do this? Oh boy. I'm a little bit confused what it wants from me here. I'm a little bit confused what it wants from me here. I don't know what it's asking me here. Yeah, I have no idea what it wants from me here. This one? Did I already do that? I already did that. What do you want from me? What does it want from me? Huh, well, I failed one. Well, now I know what failing looks like. I want to see what it does, though. Oh, boy. Okay, so yeah, no, failing is bad. Failing is very bad. Okay, hold on, look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken at the camera by the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
Alright, I found it. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at this studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2! I didn't see that.
Even I know that it means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? There we go. Figured it out. Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there was only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
With the camera on the gate fired twice, that means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
How about I just explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Oh, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess, someone else passed by the gate other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Lisa, I see. Your testimony, please. Alright, here we go. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right, anyway, Miss Wright. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Thank you, Maya. I like that she's just here with me. Like, she doesn't need to be. She's just here with me. Another job.
That's right, I check all the people that pass by the main gate on that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating.
Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
My wife.
Hello, my wife. This lady's name is Oldbag.
Yeah, I've heard you say that.
What's up, wife?
Oh, I learned a new Easter egg that we didn't see.
Yeah, what was it?
The piano is called, you know, there's a piano called Ludwig and Co.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Ludwig and Koopa.
That's fun.
And apparently they're calling
Ludwig von Koopa.
the band, they're calling them Koopalings. And I'm like, no, that was just a
No.
weird Koopa band.
Those weren't Koopa. Who's calling them that?
Dave Lee Down Under. Hi, Ryan. I talked to you this morning about memes.
It's true. Love you.
Oh, I love you.
You can shut the door if you'd like.
I'm gonna
You
shower.
go shower.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
I don't care either.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. What was the last line she said? Oh, I didn't know. For the most part, it's suspicious looking. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Tell me more.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
I'm a fanboy.
Yeah, they do. That's alright. Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Jeez Louise.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, what we see is type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. I got this. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Show me... Oh, Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? Also, if I don't keep up the voice for him, I apologize. Or the guard, I'm trying to remember what their voices were. I don't know. I don't really care. It's been a week. How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we play for more time.
That. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Good to know. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Alright, we're back. We're back! Will you present the prosecution's thought on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went by to the studios was a boy roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Whoop-de-doo! Here we go. Saving. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Great, as if the stakes aren't high enough. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assailant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? About the assistant. She was cleaning up backdrops. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. That's right, that's right, that's right. Dang it. She couldn't have walked the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. This one, right? Okay, yeah, the music stopped. It was a great schoolboy! Why isn't anyone saying anything? Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Great schoolboy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick?
Okay, I mean, I thought the other two made more sense, but sure. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever... The music stopped after he said the line, and this time it stopped before he said the line, so I think that's what's important to remember. Knew about the morning's injury, maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. This security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper?
Order, is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Didn't take you 3 tries, definitely not. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so now you all think I did, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. I mean, we're gonna push further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute, what about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased?
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How could you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Did not see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible! I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings for the current trial today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree, me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Testify, sister.
My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Oh, sorry, there's like an eyelash in my eye, and it's just...
Bugging me.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright, let's do it. Got this. So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Tell me more. Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Yeah, we knew that. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to your left.
Path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? Let's go for it, why not? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for a murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about not having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
I think I've asked all the questions I have to... I just want to keep going till the end.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Kill someone, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. You really left him hanging on this one.
I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can.
Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director...
Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hope that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Will Powers. Alright, sweet. One day down. I don't know if I have time to finish the trial.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really, it's nothing. Or should I...
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more... Oh, we have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor windbag, I feel kind of sorry for her.
Yeah. It seems like they're at least 2 or 3 days, you know? I think the last one was 3 days? 2 days? 3 days? But it takes time. Alright, let's go back to the studios. Thanks guys. Saving content. Cool. Yes. Alright, let's do it. What a day.
There's no time for relaxing, Nick. Say you think WP's got a chance.
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Director and producer, are they like Danganronpa trials long? Like 4 or 5 hours long? Because these ones so far have been about, give it or take, like what, like an hour a day for the trial? That one took me like 40 minutes to get through day one, and then more investigation.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick? This is all the same. Cool. No one's here right now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them.
Security guard station, there's a mountain of it on the desk in there. The employee area to the left of the actual film studios. Oh, it looks like it's been turned off for the day. Move into outside studio 1 or employee area? Let's go to employee area first.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey.
Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, ho, 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 don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh, ho, ho.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork.
Sub-assistant, right. So everyone just knows what he says in his head. Everyone just knows what he's thinking.
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right. I won't.
I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Right. See you later, then.
Good luck with your investigation.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, that boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Well, is she serious? Uh-oh. Well, now I have to. I guess there's some things that are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hi-ya! There, that should make the kids happy.
Things we do. Drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel good to do that? Great to do a good deed like that?
Okay, I thought there was going to be something to look at in there. But I guess not. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about it though. What's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Amazing. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Is that it? Storage room, that's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else do they keep in a film studio? Okay, that's everything. Oh, hold on. Okay, now I've learned a thing. Now I've learned that I can do that. Cool. Cool, I've learned what I can do now. Cola candy chips gum. It's so normal. I was putting some cool feedback.
Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this.
Be my guest. Okay, it's bad. It's sold out. Same thing we saw before.
Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. We did take that card key.
We borrowed that. There's a difference. Alright, where am I going? Move into the dressing room.
This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess I snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. They were gonna kill him too! Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap, like he said. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. Some regular suits. Personal clothes. Bunch of snacks. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! These snacks, they've passed the expiration date! But don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. She's amazing. I love her. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Well, I'm kind of shocked. Alright, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Thank you, Phoenix Wright. Thank you. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Ray of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick! Get with the picture! I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. Okay, cool. Is that anything new? It doesn't look like it, but it gave me the little text, so... It must just do that when it's a new area. For the day. Like when it's a new area or a new day.
Oh, hello. Ho ho, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Oh, I didn't talk to her last time. Oops, the studios. How are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates for the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
The fanboy.
Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think that there's many of them, but I do see one in particular, a bunch. He's always gawking at sets or snapping pictures.
Okay. Heard something at the trial today. They say the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry, I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it wasn't for that producer.
Alright, outside Studio 1, let's go. Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
I will. But first I must look at things. But I am still young. Amazing.
It says welcome. Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Amazing. Studio mascot, apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they put his head back on?
Maybe we should ask that assistant? Probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Okay.
This monkey head is real heavy.
Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell.
Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder. What's up?
It's the spoiled princess's birthday.
Rosie? Amazing. I love that for her.
Okay.
It's the best cat's birthday.
No,
It's amazing.
no,
It's amazing.
no.
Tell her happy birthday for me. Ron, move! Let's go to Studio 1 first.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
Lace-eye. The outline of Jack Byers' wife is the headless of spirit lifeless blood thieves.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in.
I've always wanted to sit in one of these black and white wars. Yeah, we did this. This is all new. Or this is all the same. That's the same. This ladder. Step ladder, what's the difference? That's the same. Same. Camera, must cost a ton. Stop that. Backdrop. Of course, that's the Mount Nijo Fujiyama. Okay, cool. There truly was nothing to look at here. Love that.
Rosie says thank you.
Yes, I love Rosie. Place is deserted. Crash.
Eek! Nick, what was that noise?
Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. It's locked. What, don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one inside the guard station at the main gate. Let's borrow it if they'll let us. Okay, cool, but first I must look at things. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Doubt they'd let us borrow it. And some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. It does. It's bent! It's bent! The fence is bent! The fence is bent! Fence is bent! They've been sitting here for quite some time. That might as well be a junkyard. I've learned there's nothing on accident in these weed games. The fence is bent and that is on purpose. Probably because this is Studio 2. It doesn't look like anything like a studio. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on these plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? There's always room for steak, but something does feel out of place. It just feels odd. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in, so they burned the clothes in there, definitely. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Yep, so they definitely burned the costume in there. Light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looked like it would run fine. Let's go for a drive. If I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this! Are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? It's important! Alright. Security guard station, I can see the computer that runs.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady will be knocking the stuffing out of me if she do.
Remember next time. Alright, well, it seems like there's nothing to do here, so let's go talk to Will Powers again.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You could say that again. Let's not. So WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Yep. Gotta look at the guard every time. The fanboy. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. That security lady, pretty strict with them.
Oh boy. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Okay, back to the studio, I guess. What am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to go somewhere else? Excuse me, thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. Wait, genuinely though? Wait, genuinely though?
I'm not really sure what that is.
Sorry, dang it. Where do I go then? Where do I go then? Can I look at this broken fence, please? Am I missing something here? I thought I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. Have another idea? What? Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. Wait, you first, who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
What other laborers? How could you not know the great salmonella?
Salmonella.
I make 2 lead shows, The Steel Samurai by
RTFC is the director. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine, awful.
Oh no. What is it?
You know, I'm going to mention. Yeah, hot.
I don't like him.
Wait, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks.
I don't like you, Ryan. No. Rock stars? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Hello, buffer over. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me, Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
This is amazing, though. Jeez Louise. Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't I have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Might we really need to talk about cool? Oh boy, okay. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning, and then a meeting from lunchtime in the studio to trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat my lunch, sad face.
T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food.
Suck sores? What does suck sores mean? No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean D. Vasquez?
D. Vasquez?
She's a genius. Math skills on the way scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to be a Steel Samurai.
You'd meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right about noon. Major tension. Oh.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all breaker geezers. Oh.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Jeez Louise. Why are you staring at me like that? I don't like that. See, I'm not that. I could be that. I'm not that.
This is double P, right?
How do you know?
Well, look, it's obvious the tracking is split.
Right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Ryan, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want that, please.
Aha! You again. Eek! How rude acting like you've seen a ghost.
Certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
Guess I would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult, and you won't get any information out of me, my lips are sealed.
Sure, talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now, 1, 2, 3,
Lady's too much. Okay. I'm the fanboy. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look into her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. This way now? Security guard station, I can see the computer. Hey, no touching! Guess I'd better investigate there later. Okay, can I go back now? To here, maybe? No. Hey! Hey! Oh, here's a child. Hey, wait! I bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, I'm Keo. What's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't say to adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha, you can't fool me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Easy, like some fries with that.
Huh, not bad, Kiddo.
Watch it.
What are they doing? So you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What? But no way am I telling you losers.
Wait, let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped onto it on... So yeah, a bottle. Why is it sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle. The label reads sleeping pills. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. What was that kid saying? He saw everything. Okay. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Ought of her to leave her post. Hey, Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper.
Yep, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Ouch, oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy. Go, 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 go. Get the key, get the key, get the key. Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. Steam's doing this weird thing where it's popping up the notifications as if it's small screen. Like, it's popping up in the middle of my screen right now, and you can't see it because it's not capturing that, but it's very weird. It's like showing up over her shoulder rather than in the bottom corner. Key to that trailer is in studio. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? All right. Well, let's just keep going then. I wish it would like let me just go, you know, without needing to like go step by step by step to get where I need to go. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. Seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. I'm not that eager. Oh, geez, Louise. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names, we're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez, she's quite beautiful, Nick. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Window. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What do old samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my gosh, that movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer is a very accomplished singer, you know. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was on one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. Dynamite the Samurai! Dynamite the Samurai! Starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Crumpled documents matter, my guy. That's where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. I just don't like this lawyer that says, yeah, I'll steal stuff to do my investigation, but also these documents surely don't matter. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Ms. Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director. Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Bless you, wife! Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? You see Manella give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Hold on. He won't matter, but I must show her. See, because now I gotta do this whole journey every time. Outside studio on. Studio main gate. And if I click the wrong thing, I gotta go again. Employee area. Dressing room. Present. Here. I got this from the producer.
Oh, bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Oh, I'm bummed if I don't find it.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. A bunch of snacks on the table. That must give us the employees. Hey, Nick! It's twice as much as here before.
I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyways, I'll roll for full.
She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Well, that was great. That was well worth it. Worthwhile adventure. Great. Okay, let's keep looking for things, I guess. Where could he have been? Oh, is he over here? No, okay. Where the fanboy came in, he didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect, okay. Okay, let's go to Studio 1, I guess. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. This should all be the same, except for this, which will have the script. Hey, look! There's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director? Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would ya? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick! The script! Good work. Alright, back we go. Here, we found it, your script. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet, I'm reading. Just you hold on, what's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers' lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you would tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked. The path? Why did it show me this? Oh, it was just set to present still. Right, because we finished that. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here is blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head? Oh, right, what an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche, everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. You could just step over the tree. I mean, it's not that hard. Hammer died at 2:30, thus none of us could have gone to Studio One.
What?
It's true. The crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. Clock inside stopped when it broke.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. So someone chopped over the monkey head. What do we do now, Nick? There isn't anyone here besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Is it Maya? Yep, there she is. Mia. It's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Alright, let's go. Mia, look at my thing. Dead men don't tell tales. Okay. To the studio! What's wrong?
Whippersnapper.
She's been chasing that boy this whole time.
When I catch him,
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper.
Hostage? Please explain.
If I see we get I'll lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady.
My heart, I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died.
She's saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Miss Olback, what if I... No!
I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Yeah, of course I do. I got sleeping drugs! Yeah, it's probably gonna be this. This.
Hey, Vet! That's a card, Studio One.
Right, a card key to Studio One.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Winback, Miss Oldback?
Studio One is in my turf. He'll let me borrow it then.
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Old Bag.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no young whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal?
Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you, I may have a use for this. Yeah, cool.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. To the outside employee area. Hey. Hey you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Alright, let's go to the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please.
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
Phoenix, you can take it from here. Not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai. So cool, I think he's, the bomb.
What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
Do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Alright. Here's my detective badge. Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, that...
You are, huh? You are,
You know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach kids in school these days?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours.
What? I went through all that trouble.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something out rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Oh no. Well, now what do I do?
Hello.
Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different?
Okay, so she does look different.
Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say.
The fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope, you missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she bad.
No worries. Have a good night. I'm probably gonna end pretty soon here. I'm not gonna do this at night most times. I'm mostly gonna do it in the afternoon like I did last week. Just this week we were seeing Mario, so I didn't have time in the afternoon.
She's squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Are all the posters on the wall here of Mr. Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened.
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Mr. Hammer?
I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually.
I figured.
I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! I don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card! Please, I beg with you, please trade with me!
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards! Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card!
Trade me a...
Yes, it's a good deal for you, ultra rare! Please!
Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? Trade, yeah, of course! Okay.
Really? Thanks! But this is for you. Yahoo!
And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Back to the boy again. Back to the boy again. See this card?
Yeah, so wait, that's it!
That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me. You gotta give it to me. Oh, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. You sure? Fine by me. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that can help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Let's do it! So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, his life. Being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Do they beat each other up in public? I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed a one. Perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai. Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes, I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person who it was could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, that's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! Hello, Dick. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son, you got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Why? That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix, I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please, I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I do! Of course he is! That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great, thanks, Mia. See you soon. To be continued. Alright, cool. That's it. That's the time. That's the time I must end. It's gonna give me a save, and then it's gonna give me a save, and we're gonna save, and we're gonna do the trial tomorrow. Next week. We'll do the trial next week. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching. It's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. Tomorrow, more Breath of the Wild at some point. Some point being like afternoonish again. Probably not as long, but a little bit of it. So, thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye-bye.